Hey, good evening. I'm here. It has been... Well, it's been one day. I streamed last night. Oh my god, what a stream that was. We went till like almost 5 in the morning. That was the latest I think I've ever streamed a game before. But I also started late. And also I dropped a bunch of frames when I started the stream up today. Cool shit! But it seems like it's getting itself resolved now. Anyway, after taking a break to play through another code, I'm finally back with more Super Lesbian Animal RPG. Hopefully my connection stays stable here, because it looks like it was kind of shit when I first connected. But it seems to be okay now. So, let me just check a few things here. Do I really need that open? I'll keep it open, just because it helps to... None of these are too resource intensive. Oh, right. So, you'll notice I moved the game screen over to the left, so now the entire gap is on the right, because that makes it way easier to use, which I wish I had loaded ahead of time, because I'm a dummy. Just make sure all the windows are lined up here. Makes it way easier to use my PNG tuber. And now he doesn't take up as much of the screen. He's mostly in the void. So there you go, that works. And to just fill out some extra space, I have the logo of the game. Yeah, there we go, sideways. Some fun sliding effects. So there we go. Much better layout for this. I want to use this in more... I want to use the PNG tuber more. I just don't want to, like, take up the screen space often. Anyway, I have no clue what I'm supposed to do, because it's been over a week since I played this. Ew, tax ad? Ugh. Gross. Leon Magic is now open. Head on over and peruse their spell books. Okay. Fresh start. Part of the adventure has already been completed. Map. Already did that. Already got the... How do you do bestiary? None of the monsters I fought are showing up in there. Okay. Again, gotta get reused to the controls here, because I haven't played this in a week, so I can't remember what's what. Oh, right, I gotta pop out the chat, too. Again, I gotta remember, my new tablet can dual screen, but I don't know if that's gonna screw up, the, like, stream capture, so I'm gonna have to look into that. Kix cereal's rad. Yeah, I love Kix. That's like a childhood favorite. It's one of those bland cereals that just tastes really good. Have you been to the magic shop yet? You should go to the magic shop and give my daughter a lot of money. She needs to save up so my grandbaby can kick off her career in villainry the right way when she's older, with a nice layer and everything. I'm sure that's more important than trading cards, whatever it is you kids like to waste your money on. We're in our 20s, Mr. Leone. We have bills. Oh, right, let me make sure the capture's not... Yeah, it is, okay. I gotta make sure it's, like, not completely clicked to the edge, because otherwise the edge gets cut off. There we go. Berry Kix is where it's at. I've never had Berry Kix. I've only had plain. Okay, everything looks fine now. No messed up borders. Should go talk to Claire at the library. Alright, this shop is open now, too. I guess the sign means this shop is where my money goes? Should really talk to Claire at the library first. Berry Kix is super hard to find, really. Hi, welcome to the... Oh, hey, Melody. Hi, Mona. Is Claire in right now? Unfortunately, yes. In spite of my efforts, Claire's been cooped up in the meeting room B almost non-stop since last night. If she gets another coffee stay on the table there, I swear to God. Okay, thank you, Mona. You know a place that sells it. Bless. Nice. Bless up. Official guild charter for the Novas, approved by Guardian Faith A. Vincent on April 2nd, 1013. Founders Claire Higsby, Jody Caldwell. Members Allison Goleta, Melody Amaranth. What did you want to talk to us about, Claire? Yunta. God damn it. Did you not notice the whiteboard? Oh yeah, that videotape guy. What about him? Oh, come on, I know it's been on your minds too. Kinda trying not to dwell on it, actually. Well, it's kinda hard for me not to dwell on it. So I've been trying to do some research to figure out what exactly it was that we saw yesterday. The way reality got all twisted and warped down there, I've never heard of anything like it. It shouldn't be possible without normal magic. With normal magic, excuse me. Did you find anything? Admittedly, my resources are limited to my own book collection and what I could find in the public library. What about the internet? I think the library Wi-Fi is down today or something. It's called the Shadow Realm, yeah. Or maybe Mona kicked me off the network. But anyway, I couldn't find a single lead. There's no evidence that the magic we saw yesterday is possible at that scale. And honestly, that concerns me. Spooky. This is a lot more than just spooky, Allison. Oh geez, are you okay, Claire? I'm fine. I mean, I'd say I'm doing remarkably well for someone who hasn't slept in 27 hours. Claire, maybe you should get a little rest. Now's not the time to rest, Melody. What if Javis comes back? What if next time he has a reason to use that magic on Greenridge? Claire, you were pretty hyped about finding that place yesterday. What's with the change of heart? Look, I love a good dungeon, and I thought I could turn it into a teachable moment. But I don't want that magic anywhere near the actual town. Sorry to interrupt, but what if this Javis guy is still pissed about how he wrecked his labyrinth yesterday? Exactly, we have no idea where he is, what he wants, or what he's planning on doing next. But if there's one thing we know, it's that his magic could be used for some very, very bad things. So what are you going to do about this? I did stay up a long time like that. I mean, I've had sleepless nights where I've had to stay up 2 days in a row. Once you saw spots, yeah. I've had to go to work on no sleep, so I've been up far past 27 hours before. So what are you going to do about this? Tell Faith? No. I propose we do a little reconnaissance work. We find Javis again and figure out what he's up to. If he seems harmless, what the hell? We leave him alone. But if he's up to something, well, I guess we'll figure out a game plan when we have more intel. Could try putting him under citizen's arrest and hand him over to Faith for questioning, I guess. Is that an actual thing we have the authority to do? Are you sure that isn't kidnapping? I don't know. Probably. Probably as in it's probably fine, or it's probably kidnapping. Prunes. God damn it. Claire, didn't you just say we have no idea where Javis is? How are we supposed to find him? We have some clues. Whatever he's doing, it seems like he wants to avoid being found. But he did specifically say he was interested in the Sapphire Islands. If he's still somewhere on the islands, and there are only so many places he could be hiding out. All those places are out in the wilderness and filled with monsters, I'm assuming? They might be. Yeah, I'm not so sure about this plan. You two already know about Javis and his monsters. You won't know what to expect if we run into another labyrinth. That'll make this easier. And I mean, come on, I don't want to bother Faith just because we have a vague hunch that a stranger may or may not be a threat to the town. This seems like exactly the type of thing that warrants telling Faith, actually. Besides, I thought you loved adventures, Allison. Trust me, I do, but this is more serious than regular treasure hunting and sightseeing. Plus, what about Mel? Mel, you're a great healer. But I don't think you signed up for this guild thinking the fate of Greenridge would be on our shoulders on day 2. Yeah, this is a bit much. No, we've got to do this. No, we've got to do this. Whoa, what? Really? I wasn't expecting to be so gung-ho about this, Mel. It's dangerous, but Claire's right. We made it through Javis's labyrinth yesterday just fine. If it's to protect our town, I think I can handle doing that one more time. Besides, I don't want to make someone else risk their life dealing with Javis out there, just because I'm a little scared. Spoken like a true paladin, Melody. Plus, we'll have Jody with us this time. She's more than tough enough to watch our backs out there if it gets a little hairy. Well, geez. You two are down for this, then let's get this show on the road. Right. Alright, then let's go get Jody. She wasn't at our place when I checked a little while ago, which was weird, but she's just probably at the tower with Faith. Oh, and after that, we should probably stock up on adventuring gear before we head out. Sounds like a plan. Oh, this is so exciting. We're finally going on a real mission as a guild. No business in there. Hi, welcome to... You! Uh-oh. Claire, can I have a word with you about the 57 books that mysteriously vanished from the magic section? Sorry. I'd love to chat, but the fate of the universe is at stake, or something. You know how it is. Let's get out of here, guys. Hold it! I have something else to talk to you about as well. Oh? Claire, I've given some thought to your proposal. Wow, Claire proposed? I always thought the tension between you two was kinda... Allison, don't make me climb over this desk and strangle you. Look, Claire asked me for my help with the research project, and In exchange, she said she'd clear her crap out of the meeting room. Wait, are you actually agreeing to help me, Mona? At this point, I'll do anything to get you out of my hair. So yes, Claire. What exactly is this project? Claire's been collecting data on the monsters you guys have been fighting, and she wants me to help her compile it into a bestiary. Admittedly, monsters are kind of a fascination of mine, so assembling a bestiary intrigues me. Additionally, anyway, I started putting that together based on the monsters you've faced so far. Here's your copy. Receive the bestiary. From now on, you can receive bestiary entries after defeating monsters in battle. I have my own copy of the book that's magically linked to yours, so I'll be writing monster descriptions for you as you add new entries. Do you get anything for completing it? Some kind of reward? You get a complete bestiary. Wow, thank you, Mona. This will be really helpful. Please, it's for a good cause. Freeing the library from Claire's dark influence. Bestiary can now be viewed via the Bestiary tab of the quest log. Cool. Well, get out there and fight more monsters so I could fill out the Bestiary entries. Do we get anything for completing it? Okay. Alright, let's see what's in here. This shop is fascinating. It's what's considered chic here in Greenridge. Perhaps I should take notes. Oh, and here's a word of advice to keep in mind while shopping. Lay it on us. While buying equipment, you'll see little numbers next to your names with a plus or minus, indicating how it compares to your current gear. For weapons, it will show you how your attack is affected. For other gear, it shows defense. I'd like to get stuff that makes the numbers bigger. A tried and true tactic, but some equipment may offer up additional bonuses that are more beneficial than the +1 defense shown in that little window. This music, yeah. Hey, Robo Bunny Hops. Well, if it's based on defeat rather than scene, I wonder if this game is one of those high-speed, instantly runs away enemies. Maybe. What can I get ya? Hi, welcome to our shop. Kids, what are you doing in this house? Claire, you live right around the corner. Whose house is this? Now that you mention it, I don't think I've bothered to introduce myself to the neighbors in the 3 years I've lived here. That sounds about right. Allison, you live even closer. What's your point? This isn't any old house. Not anymore. It's our shop. I'm a little worried about the legality of all this. No, it's fine, honest. It's like a lemonade stand, except we sell potions. We brew them ourselves. That's, very impressive. There aren't any good places to buy adventurous stuff in the neighborhood, so we've got some of that, too. We're filling a void in the market. These kids know a lot about business. Thank you. I've been reading a lot of books about ergonomics lately. Why did you want to open up a shop, anyway? We're saving up for college. Even in elementary school, we're already cogs in the capitalist machine. Joy's just mad because she wanted to spend the money on trading cards instead of saving it. You can't stop me. She's right about capitalism, though. Anyway, do you want to buy anything? We got all sorts of useful adventure-y stuff. Alright, what are you selling? I got the potions and stuff over here. And I got a bunch of armor. And weapons. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up, you two. Who let you have weapons? You're like 8. Don't be a narc. You know what? These kids are alright. Just talk to us when you want to buy something, okay? What can I get you? Oh, they have a lot of stuff here. Supposed to be armor, but it's good for punching too. Fairly average, albeit cute one that enhances the user's magical strength instead of their physical strength. Reduces EXP gain for 90%. Useful for party members who are over-leveled or for a self-imposed challenge. I think we'll be staying away from that. The EXP sponge. That to enhance your psychic connection to Reverie's 2 moons, boosting your magic. Great choice if you plan on playing some sports or getting hit in the head a lot or repeatedly. Or both. Push it to the limit with the special training headband. Common piece of armor can be easily slipped under your clothes so as not to disrupt your aesthetic. A simple yet effective piece of armor for beginner adventurers. A big heavy hammer. Just a big hunk of metal for whacking stuff. So heavy that you can't equip a spell book while wearing it. So... None of these have additional effects, but... Problem is, it only says what stat and increase... Wait, I'm confused why it says +7 or +2 for Melody. Like, what's it +2ing? The attack? I guess because it's got defense. Defense is just a bonus. Okay, well, it's sorted by... Oh, it's not... Wait, yeah. No, it's... Okay, it's sorted by part, so... Whoa. Hit B. I never fixed the control issue I had with this. Well, I lose magic defense if I equip this, but Melody's already got some pretty decent... Oh, she's got lower regular... Probably wasn't the smart idea. Actually, this was probably a bad idea, buying these. Yeah, I probably should stick with higher magic defense. Damn it! Now my controller is doing that thing where the right stick just moves constantly. Alright, well we made some of the money back, it's fine. The problem is there isn't a very good compare function here. That being said, Head 8 and 5 magic defense, 5, 3, and 3. 5, 3, and 3 might be better for Claire and Melody. I hate how up and down is 10. Usually left and right is the 10. And Allison might do well with a sport helmet. There we go. She really doesn't need magic. None of them have spell books yet. The Grindcore Tea is kind of better than what all of them had already. But now here's the question, are the weapons better? If I take this off with a regular weapon, it's going to lower her magic down to 26, which I really don't want since she specializes in it. What I should get is a better weapon for Allison. And Claire... I don't know. There. Well, the Sledgehammer is only 1 point better for Allison, so it's almost not worth it. The Zircon Sword is still better. The cute little wand might be good for both of them. And the only charm is the EXP sponge, which I don't want to give anyone. Alright, let's buy 2 of those. Hey, EV2, this game looks hella cute. Yeah, it is cute. Okay, there we go. Good. And good. I can't sell the secondhand staff. What would you like? Potion, Ether, Antidote, Tear Revival, Area Map, Greenridge. A map of the Greenridge on the hiking trail, viewable from the quest log. Yeah, sure. Do it. Ah, it's the same dialogue. Alright, so the equipment screen's a little hard to read because it only tells you about the main stat. It doesn't tell you about any other stuff, so... might have to be a little careful with that. Whoops, I just reduced everything on screen, damn it. There we go. Beach, Amber Woods. Okay. We already went to the left, so there's only 2 exits. There's 2 exits that we haven't taken yet. Behemoth boar. Huge monster that's been spotted a few times around Green Ridge lately. It's extremely dangerous and seems to be... Wait, how do I... Oh. Seems to be attracted to source of magic. You're lucky you managed to scare it off. Weak to fire. That thing at 1200 HP. Type of magic-infused crab, common anywhere in the saltwater and Reverie. Typically a minor nuisance to beachgoers at worst. I like their fashion choices. Mona's notes, and then Claire adds her own notes at the bottom. The species of anemone mutated to grow a pair of legs, allowing them to travel onto dry land and pester adventurers. Doesn't list what they drop, if they drop anything. Known in ancient times as the mythical Ouroboros, this common cryptid is now considerably less threatening in the Arcane era. Its signature move is to chomp its own tail and curl into a circle, rolling after its prey at relatively high speeds. Little else to differentiate from a regular snake. I don't care what anyone says. Hoop Snake is still one of the best cryptids. Look at this guy go. Hell yeah. Get magical bacon. Many have tried to domesticate the meow shroom due to its rather cute appearance. All have failed. It's simply too stubborn, and it also spreads its spores to just about anyone it touches. These spores don't actually harm you, so don't worry about that in combat, but the weight of the mushrooms that sprout on your body will slow you down for a few turns. Okay, well that explains that. Common supernatural pests. They love to dig through people's trash and flee by creating portals in the ground. This weak spot is its eye on the right side. Watch out for when it pops out to attack. Mona, a dark magic construct conjured by Claire to serve as training enemies in her weird little dungeon thing. Once here, the constructs took on the form to match their surroundings, thus dust bunnies. Boxes give them extra protection, so try aiming for the face, or just burn them. When burned, dust bunnies' dark sides begin to come out, transforming into flaming dust bunnies. These are more dangerous because of the fire. In this form, they become weak to ice. Ooh, that's good to know. Though I probably won't fight anymore, so it doesn't matter. It's just a dust bunny wearing one of Allison's old t-shirts like a mage's robe. Somehow that makes it more magical? I don't approve of what Claire did in my basement, but I'm glad these old shirts found a new home. Like a dust bunny, but big. Very big. Once the box is destroyed and its true form is revealed, it becomes extremely aggressive, striding with fire or sweeping its puny legs. I think I got the wrestling belt from a box in my basement. I'm uncertain about where it secured the jorts, though. A fracture in the fabric of reality. I knew Claire would damage the fabric of reality someday. Has no known weaknesses and has a chance to corrupt its targets. Be careful around these. I never saw corruption yet. This does nothing. This is not a monster. It's an egg. Only most of one. So it's like a hard-boiled egg, or is it just a full egg that's just missing the top part? With like a flat top to it. A strange creature that seems to have been warped by like the space around it, giving it a discombobulated new form. But I don't know why you named it that. Whole hounds are already notoriously mobile thanks to their ability to create portals. Yeah, but it's more mobile now. It's got legs. Whole hounds already have legs! A mysterious, possibly mechanical entity that seems to have been designed specifically to guard the machine at the core of the anomaly you stumbled upon. This is easily the most dangerous enemy you've faced down there by a mile, capable of shifting between normal offensive and defensive modes. Use ice attacks to take it down more quickly. Of course we're going to be reading all of them. Do you want me to explain spellbooks? They're special pieces of equipment that can teach you a whole new set of abilities. As soon as you equip one, you can use all the spells in the book right away. You don't have to worry about training or your level of experience or nothing. You can just cast them as long as the book is equipped. Also, they're kind of heavy, so every party member can only equip one spellbook at a time. Make sure you buy a lot of them. What can I do for you? Hey, you came back after all. That's great, because I'm not sure how many other customers we're going to get, to be honest. You have such a great selection, though. I'm sure any adventurer could find something useful in here. That's sweet of you. But you know, these spellbooks are pretty old-fashioned. They're big and heavy, and you can only equip one at a time. Most folks these days prefer to just look up spells on their phones. Well, hey, great news. Nobody's phone is working today. For the record, I'd buy some spellbooks even if I did have phone access. No reception, huh? That's suspicious. This wouldn't have anything to do with my dear old dad, would it? Don't worry, we're pretty sure we know what happened, and it wasn't Bartholomew. Well, that's a relief. I love the old coot, but sometimes I worry about him getting bored and causing trouble. What can I do for you? Inner Beast, ferocious shape-shifting based physical attacks, teaches Sabertooth, Chomp, Berserker, Barrage, and Fire Breath. Ooh, that'd be my book of choice. Oh, I don't have enough. I barely have enough for all of them. I don't think I should buy all of them. Imbue the party's weapons with elemental magic to take advantage of the enemy's weakness. Also teaches counterattack stance. Use potions as more than just potions. Teaches Potion Explosion, Potion Plus, Boulder Brew, and Alchemical Awakening. An exceptionally cute set of spells focused on multi-target healing. Teaches Lovely Aura, Magic Aura, and Resilient Aura. So I guess this is why Allison has MP. Let's not buy too many. I'm gonna buy Inner Beast because obviously transformation is totally my thing here. And we'll get Magical Girl. Oh. It might be helpful to put this on Claire, just so we have 2 people with healing. Exceptionally cute set of spells. Scales? Magical Girl. No one here has scales. It doesn't actually say what... Oh, okay, it's a separate command. Fanged Bite that deals a good amount of damage and leaves the enemy hurting for 3 turns after that. 20 MP and 40... Okay. Slashes at random enemies up to 3 times with sharp claws. Leaves all foes with a burn, damaging them over multiple turns. I'm guessing these do physical damage and fire damage. It might be better to put this on Melody and just give her more of a... some more options here. Restores a modest amount of HP to the whole party. If cast by Melody, this also builds her star power. Generates 60 MP for the whole party in exchange for star power. Doubles the effects of recovery items and spells on one friend for 5 turns. Makes the whole party more resistant to negative status effects for 5 turns. Why is all her MP gone? Is it because she was up all night? I don't know, like, part of me wants to just diversify them, but also it seems like they might get more of an advantage if they just use spells related to their own class. I mean, obviously. Feed a friend a weird flower to cure poisons and burns. Also builds Melody's star power. When do we get that? We'll leave it as is for now. We'll customize as we go along here. How do you think of the children? But no, but I need to restore that MP. I just feel like something made of solid gold has got to be worth more money than I'm capable of comprehending as a broke millennial. Oh, you didn't know? This thing's not real gold. It's a big hunk of pyrite. Wait, seriously? Yep, the founders weren't exactly made of money, but they wanted a big shiny statue of Fortuna right in the middle of their town. Very, very badly. Yeah, it figures that a bunch of witches would want to pay tribute to the goddess of magic. It looks so real, though. Pretty sure it's part of Fate's job as guardian to cast a charm on it every month or so to keep it looking all yellow and shiny. Still a nice statue, though. Morning. Oh, shit. I hit ZL, and it opened shit on my computer. I hate Steam's integration with this control. It's annoying. It's annoying. Annoying-er? What? What's wrong with me? Good morning. Headed out on another adventure, huh? Yep, we're just stopping by Fate's office first to see if Jody's with her. Oh, yeah, just a heads up. Fate's got a lot on her plate today. Isn't that true every day? You'll see what I mean. Just try not to bug her too much. She doesn't need any more stress right now. Excuse me, do you have an appointment, Miss Vincent? You don't have an appointment. Miss Vincent's a little tied up right now, and by a little, I mean extremely. Just got a personal matter to discuss. It'll only take a second. Is Jody upstairs with her? Not to my knowledge. But if she popped into Fate's office unannounced without checking into the front desk, wouldn't be the first time. I'd like to schedule a meeting, though. Fate has a few openings next week. Come on, dude. We have to go through this every time we come here. We're Fate's closest friends. Just let us talk to her for 2 seconds. Fine, give me a sec. I don't think I'll ever be used to this guardian thing. I miss being able to see Faith more often. And maybe she ever gets to leave her office, honestly. You guys just don't understand. This is what it's like to be a highly skilled witch like me or Faith. Your arcane talents are always in high demand. Careful with the adjectives there, Claire. Still, it's a lot of responsibility for a 24-year-old. She must be the youngest guardian in Greenridge history. Second youngest, right? I've heard stories about a time that everyone thought it'd be hilarious to write in a baby's name on the ballot, and the baby won. That wasn't that long ago, actually. Wasn't the baby Pepper Leone? Yeah, it turned out there was no age requirement for write-ins. Pepper was technically guardian for like a day before they called for a do-over. See, you guys always blame me for everything, but this town has always been bonkers long before I came here. Anyway, Fate's a great guardian, but I'm still convinced she won partially because everyone thought it'd be fitting for the boss of the Paladins to be named Faith. Okay, Miss Vincent will see you now, but she says to make it quick. Just head up on the elevator. Jody? Oh, thank goodness you're... Oh, she's not with you. Have you not seen her either, Faith? No, don't worry. I'm certain she'll turn up, right? It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, something is definitely up. Faith, your girlfriend is a founding member of my guild, and we need her help right now. If something's up with her, then you've got to tell me. I'm sorry, but I have more important things to worry about today than your magical hijinks, Claire. Not this time, you don't. Faith, come on, we're your friends. Be honest with us. What's going on? Look, I don't know where Jody is, okay? I have no idea where she is and no way of contacting her. Oh, dear. So unless you've got some important news for me, I'm a bit preoccupied. Other than a dude with a VHS tape for a head who we saw building a dungeon or something and summoning monsters beneath Greenridge, we've got nothing. Allison, not now. Allison, I appreciate the attempt to lighten the mood, but again, now isn't really the time for jokes. Wait, she is joking, right? I really wish she was, but that did actually happen. Wait 1 second, I just want to... Okay. Alright, okay, I can see it. I can't see OBS with the way this game's set up. Okay, let's start over. You met a videotape that was summoning monsters. Told us his name was Javis. He has some sort of weird space distorting magic that seems like bad news. He also said something about having to prepare the Sapphire Islands before his superior arrives. But we're not sure what he meant by that. Why didn't you tell me about this immediately? As Guardian, it's absolutely vital that I'm aware of all potential threats to the town. We don't want to dump responsibility for all this on you. This is our problem, and we're taking care of it. Claire, this is exactly the type of thing you should come to me for. I know that poking various hornets' nests is kind of an adventurer's job, but if you've bitten off more than you could chew, you need to be honest with me about it. Okay, I get it. So what do you propose we do here? In light of what you just told me, I'm willing to let you agree on some classified information. Provided you keep this between us, of course. Sure, Faith, you can trust us. Okay. While out on patrol yesterday, the Paladins noticed some strange creatures around the outskirts of town, hiding in the shadows. Rhett said she had never seen anything like it. They weren't behaving like normal wild monsters. No, they seemed to be watching us. Do you think that might be related to what we found? Maybe. We don't have much to go on, but it hardly seems like a coincidence. I was hoping that Jody and I could take care of the monsters before anything happened, but when we looked, we found no trace of them. I told Jody to keep looking for any signs of monster activity while the Paladins and I stayed in town, in case they returned. That was about 3 p.m. yesterday. I haven't heard from her since. Have you tried calling her? Have you actually checked your phone today? Something's interfering with our reception, which itself is another reason to be paranoid about all these strange happenings. Okay, yeah, we were headed out to Monster Territory to investigate, Javis anyway. What? Okay, yeah, we were already headed out to Monster Territory to investigate Javis anyway. We'll just look for Jody out there. Well, if you three feel up to the challenge, I suppose we have a plan. Not much of one, but it's better than nothing, right? I'd help look for Jody with you, but I'm afraid the Paladins and I can't abandon our posts right now. Just promise me you'll be careful and report back to me as soon as you're able to, okay? I have a very, very bad feeling about all this. Ugh. My stomach's a little upset tonight. I don't know what I'd do if something bad happened to Jody, let alone all 4 of you. Don't worry, we'll be fine. We just gotta head north, grab Jody, figure out what Javis is up to, and come right back to regroup. Easy peasy. I'd start looking in the Amber Woods if I were you. You know how to get there, right? Just head east from the Guardian's Tower, past the shops. Right, come on, gang. We got work to do. Find Jody's been added to the quest log. Access the quest log via the menu or pressing Q by default. Alright, checking sound levels. Okay, looks good. I had, so we had pizza last night. I wonder what kind of books Faith has here. Oh, mostly ones on magic and monsters, and a few art history books and romance novels, when I have some free time. Let's see here. Roar of the Heart, huh? Wow, that tiger lady in the cover is shredded. Faith definitely knows her type. Might have to borrow this one sometime. What's this cookbook doing here? Is it one of Jody's? Bit of a story with that one, actually. Beverly gave it to me to help me brush up on my cooking skills. Jody was always surprising me with these romantic home-cooked dinners, and I thought it would be a nice surprise if I could return the favor. Aw, how sweet. I mean, in general, Jody loves to spoil me, but I've been so busy as guardian that I haven't had much time for her. She knows how much I love her, and she knows how hectic my job is, but still, I want to make it up to her. Problem is, I'm a terrible cook, and everything Jody makes is to die for. Man, you've got that right. The part about Jody's cooking being great, I mean, not the part about yours being bad. Well, it's the thought that counts, right? I'm sure Jody would be happy no matter what you did. I suppose. Although I'm sure she'd appreciate it if our dinner was edible. Come on, your cooking can't be that bad. Allison, I once managed to burn homemade ice cream. I'd be more impressed by that than anything. It's a lovely gesture. It just seems like a lot of work for someone who's already spinning so many figurative plates. True, but relationships take work sometimes. And it's a small price to pay for making my girlfriend happy when she does so much for me. Wow, you can see the whole town from up here. There's some perfectly normal, non-magical art supplies. In fact, this might be an odd question, but I've always wondered, why don't you use magic to paint? Use it for so much else in your life, and I bet you can make really impressive art with that. Yeah, totally. You could have 10 paintbrushes flying around the canvas at once, or, like, animate the painting or something. Oh, I could, but I choose not to. To me, it's not about getting it done faster, or even the end result, per se. I just enjoy the process. It feels good to make something. Also, if I'm being honest, if I didn't take a break from magic business every now and then, it would probably drive me crazy. Do you mean super overworked and frazzled crazy, or my mortal brain has been broken by the dark secrets of the cosmos crazy? I'd rather not find out. Give you the art supplies. There are some nice looking art supplies. Faith, did you sleep on your couch in the office last night? Oh, don't worry, dear. I spend the night in my office all the time. That's not better. It's worse, actually. Faith, when's the last time you slept in a real bed? Oh, who could keep track of such things? It just gets so busy around here at times. I'm never really off duty, I suppose. Jody always makes sure to check up on me and bring me food and coffee when I coop myself in here, though. So it's not all bad. Faith, it's only 10 a.m. How much coffee have you had so far today? 4 cups? No, 5. Why do you ask? Psh, lightweight. How are either of you still alive? A photo of Jody and a canister of tennis balls? I didn't know you played tennis, Faith. I do from time to time. Although I have those for another reason. What other reason could you have for tennis balls? But she's teaching Province to play fetch. You must know, Jody and I have this problem. I was going to say we've been having problems in bed, but that would be too many easy jokes for Allison. You know I love me some low-hanging fruit. Anyway, it's about the giant pointy horn protruding from my forehead. If I'm not careful, I run the risk of jabbing her with it in my sleep. So Jody came up with the idea of sticking a tennis ball in my horn to make it less jabby. Things people do for love. Hey Faith, what's with these tubes? Oh, that's part of an old pneumatic tube system. These days we only use it for emergency comms. Seems like this would be useful right now with the phones and internet being down and all. It would be, but this only goes to one place and I'm only supposed to use it in extreme emergencies. Can I test it out? I've always loved the sound those tubes at the bank make, but we don't even have a drive-through bank here. Is that an emergency? I have a special condition where if my brain isn't constantly stimulated by mildly amusing sights and sounds, I'll die. Any word on Jody's whereabouts? Alright then, I'll be here. I'm not moving a muscle until Jody's safe and sound. Please find her soon. Friends shouldn't lie to friends, Melody. You're free to go on up. Sure it's quiet in here today. Yeah, the paladins are all out on patrol and no one's waiting to see Miss Vincent. Ugh. Gives me time to catch up on paperwork, I suppose. Say, Chet, can I ask you a personal question? Sure. Always wondered, you got so jacked after we graduated high school. How come you aren't using those muscles to fight stuff as a paladin? Oh, I actually did try to join the brigade once. My sister said she'd love to have me on the team and thought my physique may be perfect for the job. Then I actually tried out and realized my muscles were mostly for show. Just because I can lift doesn't mean I'm good at fighting, you know? But then we realized my muscles were a sign of something else, my hard work ethic, and my ability to stick to a schedule. Which is exactly why Miss Vincent which is exactly what Miss Vincent needed out of a new assistant. Everyone's got their role to play here in the tower. Just because I'm not a fighter doesn't mean I'm less important than anyone else. Actually, I'm pretty sure this whole place would fall apart if I was gone for more than 3 days. Huh. Well, keep up the good work, Chet. Okay, let's get this... Hold on, before we leave town, can we stop by Piggledee's real quick? I need to tell Beverly I can't make it into work today. No problem. Maybe we should go grab some food while we're there. Off to Higgledy Piggledee's then it is. Fortune-telling shop. Are these pizza boxes? I have a rare condition. If I don't eat a whole pizza every day, I'll die. I told you that was a real thing. You can't be serious. Of course not. Pizza's just good, dude. Why do you have all the empty boxes piled up, though? Enough. I'd like some advice on what I should do next. Let me see. Yes, here we go. With my infinite power, the crystal ball reveals what you must do. Your search begins in the Amber Woods. You get there by heading east, then north from here. Wow, how straightforward. They don't all have to be clever. How can I help you today? Give me a hint. Read my tarot, 100G. Like a hint, I would suggest checking my enchanted crystal ball. Don't be a stranger. So, speaking of pizzas, we ordered pizza last night because our local store did not deliver us the chicken that we usually get for Sunday night. And it was good. It was delicious. And then today I ate a huge chunk of the leftovers we had. Then immediately had dinner like 2 hours later. And I was stuffed. My stomach has been like not happy with me this evening. And then for dessert, right before I started streaming, I had one of those cupcakes I mentioned the other day with the butter frosting. Oh, that was a mistake. My body's not happy with that. I took a Tums just to be safe, but I don't know. I definitely feel like a little discomfort right now. Ah, tarot reading. Excellent choice. I'll be doing a somewhat simplified reading here. We'll draw 3 cards to represent your past, present, and future. Now, who will this be for? Alright, yeah, let's see how great my future's gonna be. Please keep your voice down. My girlfriend's trying to get some sleep upstairs. Sorry. In my infinite wisdom, something tells me you're going to write this off as nonsense the second I draw a card that's even slightly negative. But I got paid either way, so I don't really care. Now then, behold, your mortal life lay before me. Past, present, and future. Arise! For your past, the lovers. I have a feeling I know what this card's all about. That doesn't necessarily mean romantic love. That's just the most straightforward interpretation. It's about focusing on partnerships in a broader sense. But yes, it can also mean following your heart when it comes to romance. I mean, it all sounds cool, but I don't know if it's really my past. I've only been in a relationship for like a couple months. A couple months ago is still the past. For your present, the tower. Oh shit, that's not good. Isn't that a really bad one? Oh, this one can be terrifying. But it's just about how you roll with the punches. Perhaps literally, your adventurers have a habit of getting punched on the regular. Tower represents a tumultuous period of great change. Things you thought you could rely on before may be swept out from under your feet. These changes may or may not involve your dreams being crushed. And again, it depends on how much you respond to change. It's interesting to see this after the lovers, though. The tower can at the times mean the end of a relationship. Okay, you totally picked these cards out by hand just to mess with us, didn't you? If you remember, I foresaw this skepticism before we began your reading. Finally, for your future, we have the Hierophant. Or the Hierophant, as some people pronounce it. This card should be a little reassuring to you after the last one. Why exactly? The Hierophant is a card saying that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. But keep in mind that doing what's right for both you and yourself, that means doing what's right for both yourself and those around you. It also doesn't necessarily mean that you're going with the easy choice. If I had to guess, I would say this means you're going to make the right call and spend more money at the local fortune-telling shop. Oh, that was a waste of time. I know this is all fake, dude. If it was real, you'd be telling me about my sick future exploits as a future hero. As a legendary hero. Sorry, you're right, I forgot a card. It's a lesser-known 22nd Major Arcana. The bunny with the sword that nothing bad ever happens to, and also she finds a giant pile of gold. See, now that's more like it. Need anything else? Don't be a stranger. My girlfriend is super into astrology. And I have a couple tarot decks of my own, but I don't really, I'm not really good at doing readings. Big idea to check the notice board later when we have the time. Skipping work again, huh, Claire? Hey, come on, you know I'll make up the shifts later. Yeah, if Beverly thinks we got things under control, then it's fine. And if the adventuring stuff's going well enough that you don't need a paycheck, then hey, good for you. Just don't think you could bail on us when the next holiday rush rolls around. Those summer solstice crowds are gonna be ravenous. Hey, heard about how you're all in the guild now. How come you aren't wearing matching tabards or anything like that? We have our own styles. I try to get them to do it, but they're stubborn. I get you. Style's more important as an adventurer. It's half the job, honestly. Dress for the adventure you want, not the one you're on, and all that. You know, you remind me of my friends when I was younger, and myself. We started a guild together, too. Oh yeah? How'd that go? Well, not good. Deciding to spend that much time together really put a strain on our relationships. I don't regret it, though. Your 20s are all about making stupid mistakes out of the way, getting stupid mistakes out of the way, so you can make less stupid ones in your 30s. I still wear the tabard, though. I don't really see my old teammates that often, but I wonder if they still have theirs. Oh, but don't worry, I'm sure y'all's thing will go way better than that. Hey, heard you're all in the guild now. Okay. Oh. Hi, girls. Oh, and Claire's with you this time. Hi, Claire. Hi, Beverly. Just wanted to stop by and tell you I won't be able to make it into work today. Oh, is everything okay? Everything's fine. Just got some urgent adventurer business to take care of today. Yeah, we're just off to save Greenridge and possibly Jody's life. You know it is. I don't know how that is, actually. But yeah, that's fine, Claire. But it's pretty dead in here today anyway. Sean and I can handle it. I'll definitely miss having you around, though. Huh? Oh, yeah, me too. Hold that thought. Gotta get that one out of the oven. So when are you gonna cut the crap and ask Beverly out, Claire? What? Oh, come on. The little hearts in her dialogue are dead giveaways. And I mean, you obviously like her, right? You always get so much more chipper around her. She's just very sweet. It's infectious. See? Look, it's complicated, okay? Yeah, I like Beverly, but it'd be weird. She's my coworker. I don't want to make it weird. So dating a coworker would make it weird, but wearing your witch gear while waiting on customers and skipping shifts to go fight monsters doesn't? When you say it like that, you make it sound silly. Claire, do you remember what you told me a couple months ago when I was crushing super hard on Allison? They should just talk to her? Maybe you should follow your own advice here. You and I both know it's infinitely easier to give advice than it is to take it. Listen, I don't even know if Beverly likes me. She's all sweet and bubbly around everyone. That's just how she is 24/7. Besides, what we have going on right now is nice. We hang out a lot, and I don't have to experience the crushing pain of being rejected. Okay, but for real, Claire, you'll never know how she feels if you don't talk to her about it. Oh my god, fine. Okay, sorry about that. Now, what were you saying? Hope you have a nice day, Beverly. Boy, that sure was a lot of build-up for a perfectly normal statement. Well, let me know if you need anything else. Food and a nap in one of the guest rooms, you name it. Hi, girls, what can I do for you? I don't have anything else to say right now. Beverly, do you mind if we use if I use my employee discount? Go right ahead. Oh, also, let me give you a piece of advice. Some food will heal you more if it's something you really, really like. That's why they don't have HP recovery values listed on the chart. It varies. So when dividing up your rations out in the field or whatever, you should always give everyone their favorites. Bar of pure milk chocolate that restores at least 400 HP. It's really, really good chocolate. Like, really good. We know a scientist that would probably love to eat that. N single carrot. A fresh carrot that restores at least 500 HP. Blue rock candy, 99% pure sugar, restores at least 100 MP. Hot fudge sundae, a sundae that restores at least 700 HP. Must have some very powerful magic to keep it cold. And then a picnic set, which we don't even have the money for. I think we're good without healing items right now. We got plenty. Okie doke, have a nice nap. Okay, free healing, good. Oh, there's some odd jobs up on the notice board. Let's see. Need help hanging up notices around the Amber Woods. We'll pay 400 gold. Holly. Greenridge Paladin Brigade. I've used that font before. Seems simple enough. Helping Holly's been added to the quest log. Let's see. Looking for help conquering the world. Meet me at Leon Magic. Pepper. Me. Pepper wants help conquering the world, huh? Guess there's no harm in seeing what she wants. Pepper's machinations have been added to the quest log. Looks like we accepted all the quests on the notice board for now. Help Holly post her posters. Pepper wants help quite across to take over the world. 200 oh, you get experience and money and gold and equipment. Money and gold is the same thing. Hi, Pepper. We saw your request on the notice board. Ah, excellent. You'll be perfect for the job. Something I want in the Amber Woods. Getting it is the first step on my path to total world domination. Uh-huh. I'd get it myself, but I'm not allowed in the park after what happened last time. How do you know we could find this thing in the park? I have my sources. I can't tell you what the thing is, but you'll know it when you see it. Oh, it's in a locked chest. You'll need this key. Got Pepper's key. Oh, well, okay, I guess. We'll keep an eye out for this item of ultimate power while we're out in Amber Woods. Thank you! You'll be rewarded handsomely, and I'll also be sure to give you special privileges when I rule the world. Pepper's machinations have been updated. Okay. You can tell from your expression that you don't have my item of ultimate power yet. Who else was I doing a quest for? Holly. Talk to Holly in Greenwich. Oh my god. Why do I do that? Why does my mouth do that? I've always wondered if there's a story behind that sword up there. Well, that's Jody's. Not sure if there's any significance to it. Claire, how many of these are overdue library books? Oh, please, what do you take me for? Those are all back at the Guild HQ. Wish I had a room for a dining table at my place. Mel and I have to eat on the couch. That'd be nice, but I also don't mind getting comfy on the couch together. I'm gonna preemptively say get a room before you two have your 100th cute couple moment that I'm forced to be in the peanut gallery for. We don't need a room, Claire. We have a whole house. That's what we're talking about. Oh, so it's our place now? Interesting. Oh my god, it never ends. Don't think there's anything in the bathroom that would be particularly useful to our mission. You'd be surprised. Would I really? No. Oh, Claire, did you make these potions over here? I've been dabbling a bit in alchemy and potion brewing lately, yeah. Cool, what do these ones do? Well, if you drink that one, it'll make your mouth taste like hot dog water. And that one over there is kinda soapy. May actually have just made soap. They're, still an alpha. You want a microphone? Thought about doing a podcast for a while. Still might. I don't know. What'd it be about? Magic? Maybe it could be about weird magical mishaps throughout history? Mainly sounds like an excuse for you to share your hot takes on magic. My takes are truly the hottest, and they deserve an audience, Allison. Oh, this potion looks fancier than the others. That's a bottle of wine, Melody. I see. What's in these boxes? Someone's being nosy today. There's some stuff I haven't gotten around unpacking since I moved. You realize it's been a few years since you moved here from Brightport, right? I know. I need to get around to buying more shelves so I have room for it. I've been meaning to ask, did you make your outfit look like the trans pride flag on purpose? Oh my god, I don't even think I noticed until just now. It was a happy accident, I guess. That's a wealth sigil I inscribed a few months back. Did it work? I got a minor raise at work, but I think that was probably just a coincidence. I don't know, there's so many clickbait articles spreading bogus sigil-based life hacks these days. It can be hard to find legitimate ones. If you ever find a wealth sigil that works, please send me a link so I can plaster all my walls with them. It's the cool S. Not even convinced people get yoga balls purely for exercise. I think they just want to get a little silly. Maybe I should make a room for some workout gear like this at my place. Then I wouldn't have to pay for a gym membership. Oh, come on. You know you'd miss showing off at the gym. That is true. Hey, now's our chance to get some dirt on Jody. She's got more than enough on all of us. We need to even things out a bit. The grand sigil of the Stussy. God damn it. Trust me, there's nothing in there except flannels. Jody's family. She always speaks so highly of them. Yeah, they're good people. I hung out at her place a lot in high school, and they were always super welcoming. You two would get along with their sisters, I think. Where's the girl I'm supposed to speak with? So can't go behind there. Oh, there's more town. Path to Amberwoods National Park, 0.5 miles. If you see a monster or litter bug, please call the local Paladin Brigade at 555-201-6727. Huh. That's weird. There's like something here. I have to find this girl. Hold on. Holly. Talk to Holly in Greenridge. I'm in the mood to start bashing some enemies here. Where are we going? Oh, wait. That's Holly. I thought it was a kid. Never mind. How about you try talking to my face instead of my armpit? Come on, heading out on another adventurer, huh? Yep, just talk to Faith. We're gonna help her out by looking for Jody. It's been over a week since I've played this. I don't remember everyone's names. Sure gonna be able to hold down the fort without us around, Holly? Relax, kid. If some monsters attack, I'm gonna punt them straight into the ocean. Besides, the Paladin's Brigade's never faced a threat we couldn't handle. I mean, would a real high-level bad guy even want in a town like Green Ridge? It's a good question. Question you shouldn't be worrying about. Just focus on finding Jody. Well, I saw her last heading to east into Amber Woods. It'd be a good place to start. Hey, Holly, we saw you wanted help putting some notices in the park. You know, what kind of notices are we talking about here? Some wanted posters or something? Nah, it's something way more important than that. Check this out. Are you bad enough for the Green Ridge Wrestling League? Tryouts every weekend this June. Talk to Holly or Rhett from the Paladin Brigade, not Province. This is officially the sickest thing that's ever happened in this town. Hell yeah, it is. I'm a little surprised you'd have the energy to wrestle on your days off when you fight monsters for a living. That's the thing, we don't see as much action as you might think. Which, you know, is a good thing. But if I don't hit my recommended monthly quota for grappling, then my soul cries out in agony, Melody. Makes sense. Or we could have an indie wrestling league, though. We need more fighters than just me and Rhett. Made these posters, but Province is already mad at me for using the office printer, so I can't get away with putting these up on the clock. That's where you come in. Why don't you just cut out the middleman and put a poster on the notice board? Gonna be honest, nobody reads the notice board except y'all. Anywho, here's some posters. If you can put 3 of these up in key locations in the Amber Woods, I think it'll get people's attention. Why the Amber Woods? Good wrestlers courageous, but also romantic deep down in their soul. Making it sound like this is a scheme to expand your romantic horizons. Nah, although I do believe that love can bloom in the ring. Anyway, got some wrestling posters. No problem, Holly. We'll have that done in no time. Map of Green Ridge and the hiking trail. Claramona's bestiary viewable in the quest log. Key for a locked chest somewhere in the Amber Woods. Posters for Holly and Rhett's Wrestling League. Put them up at specific spots in the Okay. I'm ready to start bashing some enemies here. Let's go. Right away. I think I said this the first time I played this from the first dungeon, but this music is very, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon-esque. Those strings are definitely... Those harp strings are definitely, Mystery Dungeon sounding. This seems like a good spot for one of Holly's posters. Helping Holly's been updated. Danger, monster den inside. Monsters will attack randomly. Proceed with caution. Was this monster den always here? I can remember if there was a big cave filled with monsters right next to the entrance of the park. Either way, sounds like a good place to stop by if we ever need to do a little training. There's not much in here. Balloon Beast appears. Snowbat appears. Oh, it's got major healing. That thing dead? It's got 0 HP. The fact that Melody almost always goes first is really helpful. Glad that's over. I don't think I'm strong enough to lift Mel over my head. Never have too much MP. Oh, hey, treasure. Frog ball. Oh, this game knows me. This game gets me. It knows exactly when to put a round-shaped frog into the game to keep my interest going. Orb, yeah. Oh, that just burns. That doesn't actually do damage. That's good for Melody though, because if she has star power, she can then use Gust and do extra damage. Synergy. And it grows... Oh my god, it grows bigger? Hell yeah, this enemy is my favorite. Resisted fire. Hey, we did it. I'd like to see how much this improves my healing. Get a lot of HP when you level up. We're sure to put this to good use. That's weird. It doesn't show the enemies here. Do they only show up if you go back to town? This... Oh my god, all this lore wasn't here earlier. Hold on. Planet on which Melody and friends live, rich with life and covered in both immense land masses and vast blue oceans. The diversity of flora and fauna in Reverie is thanks in part to the innate magic of every living being on the planet. Reverie has 2 moons which control the planet's tides and are believed by some to be connected to the use of magic. Diverse race of bipedal creatures common on Reverie, coming in all shapes and sizes. While they can resemble nearly any animal, beast folks are all members of the same species. The evolutionary explanation for this genetic diversity is still hotly debated by scientists. Some believe they have a magical origin, while others say it may have been a form of camouflage. We already saw Greenridge earlier. A couple thousand people, primarily beast folk due to its proximity to the Beast Kingdom mainland. The all-in-one emergency response team tasked with handling many of the magical problems in that Greenridge faces. While paladins are highly skilled fighters, and on an average day they use healing and defensive magic and de-escalation techniques, more often than swords. Paladins are strictly forbidden from using lethal force on sentient beings. Town Guardian, the democratically elected leader of the Paladin Brigade, tasked with protecting Greenridge from magical threats. The Guardian is not the leader of Greenridge, but merely the head of one department working under the mayor. Currently, the Guardian is Jodie's girlfriend, Faith Vincent. At age 24, she's the second youngest Guardian in town's history, beaten only by the time the town's youth voted for a toddler as a prank. Gods, Fortuna, goddess of magic. That 1,013 years ago, she shared the god's ability to use magic with the mortals of Reverie, marking the beginning of the modern arcane era. Many spellcasters, including Claire, look up to Fortuna as a personal hero. Star Power, a manifestation of spellcasters' confidence, used to perform special moves. Party built star power by performing the basic duties of their jobs. Healing spells for Melody, basic attacks for Claire, for Allison, Claire basic attacks and offensive spells, and Jodie taking damage, because she's going to be the tank. Each party member also has additional skills that build star power when used, as noted in their descriptions. Yeah, let's see the frog orb here. Allison, look, it's our tree. Oh, cool, we did it on the date a couple months back. One of the first dates we went on, actually. Wow, a hike in the woods? Way to splurge on your girlfriend, Allison. Claire, if you grew up here, you'd know that the Amber Woods are one of the most beloved romantic destinations in the Sapphire Islands. And also, it was free. She's a keeper, Melody. Well, I thought it was a good date. It's nice out here. Admittedly, there are usually no monsters. What's with the plaque with your initials on it, though? Well, Amber Woods are a national park, so they don't want people carving their names on the trees. But like Allison said, couples love coming here, and the tourism board wants to encourage that. So as a compromise, they just let people buy plaques to dedicate specific trees around the park to each other, as opposed to carving them up. Now the tree next to the save station is yours forever. Amber Woods has been added to the lore section of the quest log. Cool. Scenic National Park, located just outside of Greenridge. The enchanted amber-colored trees that give the park its name retain their hue all year, making it a popular sightseeing destination, especially for couples. Allison took Melody here recently on one of their first dates. There were fewer monsters at the time. Oh my gosh, what happened here? Oh crap, is that the 2 bards we met yesterday? Bepsy? Is that the 2 guards we met yesterday? Claire, do we have a way to get them out? I'd cast Scorch or something, but my fireballs are kind of explosive, so that might do more harm than good. And we don't exactly have the time to try and carefully chisel them out with Allison's sword. Oh, idea. Somewhere around here in the park, there's an old shrine dedicated to Soleil. Soleil? As in the sun goddess? Yeah, maybe there'll be something there that could help us out at the shrine. What are we gonna do? Just go ask the sun goddess real nicely if she'll melt a block of ice for some randos who never pray to her? I mean, do you have any better suggestions? Okay, let's do some groveling at the sun shrine. Not a medical expert, but I'm pretty sure being frozen in a giant block of ice is bad. You better go find that sun goddess shrine. Where have we seen a blue bird stuck in a giant piece of ice before? I feel like we've experienced that at some point in the past. Also, I really want to check something out here real quick. Huh. Maybe the enemies you fight in that cave just don't count. They have to be enemies fought in the overworld. Realistically, spontaneous freezing of the whole body would cause cell rupture, yeah. That's why cold sleep isn't really possible. Though that would be that'd be slower if that was done. Freezing someone, like putting someone's body, suspending someone's body by lowering their temperature is possible, but like the type of the type of cold sleep that they show in science fiction, where it's like instantaneous, that would never work. Here we go. Maybe now we'll get the frog balls. The balls harden. Oh, Claire does get star power from, normal attacks. Okay, cool. Oh god, Mr. Freeze, we've done. Robin's only a boy. God damn it. Time to put you on ice. It's time to kick some ice. That was it. It resisted fire, so maybe it's weak to ice. Actually, funny we brought that. Ah, the jab missed. Okay, it's weak to ice. Why'd that take it out? Oh, okay, yeah, you have to actually beat them in the overworld. Bestiary Frog Ball. You straight up get an item for it. Only seen the edit with that vid with the reverb fart. Oh, God. Nice, tier revival. Ooh, that's a pretty good healing. Yeah, I guess they can't die from poison damage. Hitting it with a weakness seems to do double growth on it. I'm just getting started. Look how strong I'm getting. Learn skills theme song. Bestiary front. Wait, you get the same bestiary multiple times. Oh yeah, you do. Sick. Like, only works once though. Doesn't count as a key item, does it? No. Territorial species of magic frog that's invasive in many parts of the world. When attacked, they puff up. This isn't just for show, though, as their stats increase with their size. Like most frogs, they're weak to ice and especially prone to freezing. An extremely annoying type of monster that seems to have only shown up on the island recently. Even during the middle of summer, its magic-infused snow and ice sticks around throughout the park. Snow bats can and will freeze you in place, so watch out. That's interesting. So if they don't have any magic at all, if they don't have an MP or magic stat. Another giant block of ice. What's going on around here? Claire, since there's nobody inside this one, do you think you could melt it with Scorch? We need a lot of fire to melt ice this big. I'm not sure I'd want to try that on a wooden bridge. Fair enough, I guess we'll keep looking for a solution. I think concentrating on one enemy is probably for the best. Trying to split everyone up tends to not do enough damage. Changes the battle music to Allison's theme. Also builds her star power. Does not work in certain boss encounters. Allison plays some tunes. Oh, actually, it looks like healing is just always prioritized to go first. It's pretty good. Never have too much MP. Getting a lot of ether. They really want you to just use magic. They don't refill a ton. Basic ones, at least. Huh. It's just kind of a circle? I think it is. Loot Scooter appears. Bloom Beast. That looks like... The Bloom Beast looks like Big Challenges from Sanrio. That gator that's, like, not used for anything and then showed up in the latest, like, Hello Kitty video game. And became a meme because of that. Okay, something tells me we should take down this gold thing first before we do anything else. But that thing could also heal on the left, on the right, so... How much does this increase star power by? Just one. Maybe as long as it's playing, she gets one per turn or something. No, actually, it seems to be a one-and-done thing. So it just gives her a star power and changes the music. Which kind of seems pointless, since you could just attack and do the same, get the same benefit. But, you know, flavor. Mana Drain. So I don't know why loot scooters hoard treasure the way they do, but they don't seem to use it for anything. Naturally, this makes them a target for adventurers anywhere. They don't pose much of a threat, but they flee after a few turns. Be sure to defeat them quickly to claim your prize. Okay. Nothing too incredible there. Steal some MP from an enemy. Costs 1 star power. Those things don't have any mana, so there's no point in using that on them. There's a virtual mana drain Psy-Magnet SFX. This is a virtual mana drain. You have been forgiven. What? Oh, is that stupid priest video? I absolve you of your sins. You are forgiven. And it plays like that, like... I don't know what sound that is. I think it's from JoJo. Basic... It's weak to ice. What am I doing? I'm like... I'm freezing... My brain's freezing. Nice work. I don't know why you'd put that visual effect there, but it's comedy gold. I don't think the priest put that in there. I think whoever posted the video did that. Unless the whole thing was like a shitpost. I don't know. Probably should consider giving Melody something that gives her elemental magic when I can. Because this is alright, but like having her be able to cast the same spells Claire can do helps. Nice, I'm really on fire lately. Can't have too many of those. This alligator-like species grows a variety of plants on its back that can be used to heal itself. Also tend to allies itself with other monsters to take down larger prey together. Don't let the pretty flowers fool you. These things are bloodthirsty. Use fire attacks to deal with it before its healing becomes a problem. Found the Inner Beast spellbook. Oh, we already have one of these. That might still come in handy. Or we could just sell it. That's the one that I already have on Melody. But you know what? Allison doesn't have a spellbook. Let's give it to her. Doesn't hurt to have more than one copy of the same book if you have 4 party members. This feels like something where a treasure map would point to. Gonna do some synergy here. Wasn't enough, but hey, still cool. Cool beans. That's beans. So speaking of RPGs, I don't think I'm going to finish this game this week, but Persona 3 Reload comes out very soon. Like Friday. Probably midnight Thursday. I don't know, I'll have to check the release times. I'm thinking of streaming it. The problem is if I commit to streaming that, that's going to be the next big game. Because that game's going to take like 2 months for me to beat on stream, at least, with how long it is. It's like a 90-hour game. Originally, I was kind of off-put by it because I thought, well, I'll have to. I won't be able to grind because if you've ever seen a Persona game, it's kind of on like a time limit, so you can't really grind like without pushing the game forward. But there are days in the game where like nothing will happen and you could grind. So I'm thinking of playing it, and if I hit a point where I know I have to grind, I'll just get to a day where I know I can go and gain levels and stuff without, you know, pushing the plot forward. It also doesn't hurt that the main dungeon of the game is like a randomly generated dungeon with like mostly repetitive floors. I think it's a bit different in Reload, but I'm not entirely sure. But if I can maybe cut down on the amount of like amount of just random crap, random battles I'm doing in the game, then that I might be worth streaming. I'm not sure though. I also don't. Again, I don't know if Atlas is putting any streaming restrictions in place with it. It's a game. The original game came out almost 20 years ago now, so like 16 years ago, 17 years ago. So don't think there should be a problem with it, but you never know with them. They still don't let you stream the end of Persona 5, apparently. Do we want to just go attack? Yeah, go attack. Flowers seem interesting. Do they grow like this naturally? So far we've seen a couple pads like this. Got a bewitched bandage. Boosts the effects of HP and MP healing skills and items used on the wearer by 50%. Oh, so it lets them heal easier. It doesn't make them heal more, it lets them heal better when they get healed. Well, we'll give that to Claire, because she definitely seems to be getting the lowest HP. I mean, she does have the lowest HP. That's kind of not even a great observation on my part. I'm guessing Jody's going to have the ability to open those. Oh, all the enemies respawned. Alright, well, we don't need to fight them again. F and J. Seems like a good spot for one of Holly's posters. This is the shrine. Oh, kind of disappointing, not gonna lie. I was expecting a statue of Soleil or something. I guess I could appreciate a good orb, though. I mean, hey, what if this orb is closer to Soleil's true form? Oh, I should have gotten a screenshot of that last line. That would have been a good, That would have been a really good screenshot. I mean, hey, what if this orb is closer to Soleil's true form? Gods are weird. The way she appears on TV and stuff could just be for show. Maybe it's not the best idea to call the gods weird when we're trying to get help from one. Oh, sorry. So how do I do this? Do I just start talking? Try touching the orb. Oh, great Soleil, goddess of the sun, and the giver of life? Do people call her that? Throw in something about how cool do you think it is that she made the sun. She'll be able to tell if you're trying too hard to suck up. Oh, please hear our plea. Please lend us but a small fraction of your sun-related powers so we may help our acquaintances Beth and Mary Enna not freeze to death. We'll be forever in your debt. Amen? Can all appreciate a good orb here, yeah. Well, that didn't work. Maybe she did something we just didn't notice? Nah, Soleil's a show-off, we'd know. She's probably just busy. Well, I guess it was worth a shot. Soleil's been added to the lore section of the quest log. Gotta admit, it's a pretty nice orb. Hi, enjoy your time at the shrine? Care to buy any officially licensed Soleil merch to remember your trip? Dude, we're locals, not tourists. You could drop the salesman shtick. Oh yeah, I thought I recognized you. Oh wait, yeah, you guys are the Novas. I think it's the first time anyone's remembered the name of the guild. You know, it's the middle of summer, aren't you hot in that big foam costume? Ironically, in spite of being shaped like the sun, it's pretty cool in here. Anyway, if you're not interested in buying anything, I should probably get back to being a walking billboard. Might seem like an odd question, but is any of this merchandise enchanted? I consider all of it quite enchanting myself. No, I mean, do any of them have any magical effects? We were hoping to get some help from Salil on our adventure, but she didn't answer our prayer. Oh yeah, totally. These keychains can call down beams of sunlight and stuff. Here, don't tell my boss, but I'll give you guys one for free if it'll help on the quest. Got the sun souvenir. With this melody, may be able to melt blocks of ice and cure ice-related status ailments. Wow, thank you so much. I'm sure this will help on our quest. Cool. Well, have a good one. Glad I could be of assistance. Boy, Salil sure does have a lot of merch, huh? What does a goddess need money for, anyway? I like to imagine she eats it. A souvenir from the Sun Goddess Shrine in the Amber Woods can call down a warm ray of sunshine that melts ice. Cures one friend of all ice-related status ailments. Also builds Melody star power. Here goes nothing. Hey, it worked. Nice work, Mel. Let me grab a drink here real quick. Ugh. Actually, I'm gonna take a short breather here real quick, because I have a message that I wanted to respond to. So yeah, tentatively, Persona 3 Reload will be the next game I stream. But also, the Splatoon DLC comes out this month, and also the Mario vs. Donkey Kong remake comes out this month, and I'm curious about that game. Been in the mood to possibly play that, since it's more a sequel to like Donkey Kong 94, as opposed to like the mini stuff that came later. So very, very curious to experience that, because I've never played the original. Okay. Gods take the money offerings they get and eat them like Chuck E. Cheese ticket eater. I've only been to a Chuck E. Cheese once in my life, and it was not a fun experience. I did not like it. The pizza sucked, too. Here goes nothing. Most righteous. We were starting to think no one would ever walk by and notice us in that block of ice. Actually, we saw our buddy Bill walk by earlier, but I think he was running late for a shift at the souvenir stand. It's cool. We understand the importance of punctuality. Are you two okay? What happened here? Did you get attacked by a snowbat or something? Oh yeah, we're fine. Thanks for the save, Melody. This is definitely no snowbat, though. We saw this mysterious cloaked figure lurking in the woods, and as two bards fighting for truth and justice, we knew that was no good. They tried talking to the cloaked figure, and then we got frozen. Admittedly, mistakes may have been made. Yeah, I think we might know who's responsible for this. I think we're definitely on the right track here. Better keep investigating. Right on. Well, thanks again for thawing us out. Oh, don't sweat it. We will sweat it, actually. We'll be sure to repay the favor someday. Adventurous code and all that. Anyway, see you around. East Mountains, Northwest Uncanny Valley, high monster activity. Seems like a good spot for one of Holly's posters. Uncanny Valley. Cool snake appears. Bushy-tailed bandit appears. I went when I was too young to really care about how good the food was. We stopped going when swine flu broke out. Wow. Swine flu for me was in high school. I still haven't seen what corruption does yet. I'm not sure I want to. Ooh, weak to fire. Cool. How dare. Cold-blooded? Freeze it. There we go. Great job, team. We definitely want to hang on to that. Squirrel-like monsters similar in nature to whole hounds. Their hobbies include robbing hikers at knife point and, well, that's about it. Possibly associated with the so-called trash can that's been wreaking havoc in the Amber Woods. More importantly, though, can you please start taking the monster naming more seriously? This venomous snake is not cool. Wrong. The crown is a soda can, yeah. And it's got the cool S around its neck. Well, low kick didn't do any extra damage. Let's see if high kick does anything more. Nope. Didn't even break a sweat. Can't wait to see how much this improves my healing. Nice. Oh, that's a mini-boss enemy. Or not, just a set attack. Set enemy. Oh, called in for reinforcement. Somehow. Not bad, team. Cool. Wow, I'm surprised anyone's here today with all the monster activity. We're here because of that, actually. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Well, while you're here, feel free to knock some sense into some of these monsters. It'd be a big help. That's not something I normally expect a park ranger to say. These monsters aren't just normal enemies, Melody. They're invasive magical entities, and they're terrorizing the normal fauna of the park. Roughing them up a bit should scare some of them off, though. Trust me, Taylor, I don't need any excuses to kick some monster butt. In particular, I'd be on the lookout for this big mean bird who started squatting in the park a few months back. Folks call him the Trash King. Well, that sums up me pretty well, so... Does the nickname come from him having a trashy personality, or... No, I mean he loves to steal garbage. But he'll also straight up attack tourists, adventurers, and the native wildlife if he's in the mood. So I guess it's kind of also a garbage dude, yeah. Be a big help if you could deal with him. You head east from here in the mountains, you're bound to run into him. Be sure to keep an eye out for this Trash King of yours, then. Oh, nay, here's the map of the park for your quest log. Just in case you need it. Got the Amber Woods area map. Oh, good. Oops! Accidentally clicked out of the window. Trying to figure out what the buttons do. Okay, good. I haven't dropped any frames, though. That's good to see on my stream. Diagnostic, at least. God, Soleil, the goddess of the sun and one of the most prominent members of the pantheon of gods that rules over Reverie. Soleil is generally credited with creating the sun. Since the sun's responsible for sustaining most of the life on the planet, this makes her pretty popular. Huh. Big question mark area right there. That's past those flowers. So both sides are kind of hiding something. Well, a mountain is where we have to go. But it appears to be some stuff up there as well. And a locked door, which we probably can't go through. Oh, this opens whatever the last thing it was looking at is. Okay, cool. Danger, monsters ahead. Trained adventurers only past this point. Don't even try it. Back off. Nope. Back off. Afraid I can't let you through, ladies. Due to increased monster activity, this bridge into the valley is hereby under the protection of the captain of the Green Ridge Paladin Brigade. That would be me. We know, Province. Hey, I know my rights. We should still be allowed through even if it's dangerous. I'm aware, but I'm making a personal call and saying you three in particular should stay out of the valley. Green Ridge has enough problems right now without you starting a forest fire getting eaten by monsters, Higsby. Well, we're also kind of looking for Jody. I already questioned some of the locals under Miss Vincent's orders. Nobody saw her head this way. I have no idea why she entrusted this important mission to you, Higsby, but I would suggest you not waste any more time here. Do we have anywhere else to be? I don't think so. Excuse me, do you have a second? I don't. Okay, sorry to bother you. We'll just be on our way. Whoa there, Mel. Let's give that another shot. Hi, I don't believe we met. I'm Allison, and this is Melody and Claire. And you are? Busy. But my name's Noelle. We were just wondering if you've seen our friend Jody pass through here recently. She's a tiger. You're gonna have to be more specific than that. Oh, I suppose she's orange with purple stripes. And she looks muscular enough to punch a boulder to pieces. Jody looks like she could rip a tree out of the ground with her bare hands, but also like she could give you a really nice hug. I'm getting mixed messages here. Is she nice, or is she running around destroying the countryside? No, Jody's nice. She wouldn't really do that. It's just important you get a clear mental image of just how shredded she is. Okay, if you're done with all the colorful descriptors, then yes, I'm pretty sure I did see her pass through here yesterday afternoon. Well, that's great. Which way was she headed? If you head back down to the fire lookout tower where the park ranger hangs out, she headed east from there, into the mountains, I believe. Also, if it's important, it looked like she was tailing someone. Maybe another beast? I didn't get a good look. So they think Jody was following someone, huh? Interesting. Maybe Javis or one of his goons? That may complicate things a bit. Well, thank you so much for your help, Noelle. Sure. Fine, Jody's been updated. Like I said, your friend went east from the area with the picnic tables. Need anything else? I don't think we've ever seen you around here before. Are you a local? I live up in the valley, actually. We're just gathering some herbs out here. I'm gonna be back in the valley by dark, though, which is why I'm not exactly in the mood to chat. Wait, the valley? The one that's constantly overflowing with monsters and dangerous arcane energy? That's the one. What exactly do you do up there? Sorry, but I'm not exactly predisposed to oversharing with strangers. Nothing personal. Fair enough. If you ever find yourself up in the valley, though, I may have an odd job or two for you. You adventurer types love taking on odd jobs for those in need, right? You know it. I usually hang around in the closed-off part of the valley, to the north of the Amber Woods and past the river. Okie doke, up the valley, past the river. Got it. Thank you, Noelle. I hope we meet again soon. Likewise. Good luck on your journey. Noelle's Sanctuary has been added to the quest log. Party's new plant elemental acquaintance may have work for them to do. Once the party's able to travel to the valley, find Noelle in an area north of the river. Report back to Holly and Greenwich for the reward. Search the eastern part of Amber Woods for the fire lookout tower. So it seems like all these are blocking off something important, and we need a special magic ability, probably Earth or our plant elemental to get through there. Oh, you know, there's a door just like this one near the beach near my house. On the beach near my house. Are they connected somehow? Uh-oh. There's a lot of enemies. Look, I've really grown from this experience. Elixir. So it's all HP and MP. It's orange flavored. There's really burning through the MP here, huh? Looks like it's just based on HP. You can't out damage this fight. If you lower it past half, it just generates the next enemy. That wasn't so bad. Huh. Something shining over there. Flower crown. Oh. Cute piece of floral headwear that boosts the user's magic. Looks like it's 2, 2, and 2 for defense magic and magic defense. Melody. 2, 2, and 2 for her as well. Though they're both wearing the same one. This will lower Allison's defense but raise her magic. Which might help a bit if she equips a spell book. But right now she's using a physical spell book, so I think this is just based... Yeah, physical attacks. So it's just kind of boosts... I mean, I'm not even using her spell book, because her regular abilities are better anyway. It might be better to just put this on someone else. 41, 42, 35. 27, 47, 40. Well, they both have a stat that they're lower in. Claire probably will make better use of it solely because her defense is not great. So let's give her the flower crown. I could nerf Allison a bit to give her better magic. You know what? We're gonna give her a magic book when we go back, like a better one than Inner Beast. So yeah, we'll give her something that raises her magic a little bit right now. No one really needs the football helmet. Must be the chest Pepper told us to look for. Use Pepper's key. Found a knife. Oh, is this really what Pepper wanted us to get? On the one hand, as adventurers, we're honor-bound to complete our missions to the best of our abilities. On the other hand, is it really a good idea to give an 8-year-old a knife? No, but Pepper already spends all day obsessing over dark magics and hanging out with her ex-supervillain grandpa. How does that make it any better? I'm saying she's already harmless with way scarier tools at her disposal. She'll probably just carve her initials into stuff. But if you still think it's too dangerous, you could always hand the knife over to her mom instead. Maybe Catherine will give us a reward. When you put it like that, would I rather keep a child out of trouble or be a snitch? Tough call. Perfectly normal knife. Can be equipped, but it doesn't have much to it in terms of stats. It would be nice to pepper Leon magic or rat her out to her mom. I don't know. Those are both tempting. I want to see what both of them do. I'll save before I do it. Flee! Party attempts to flee. Good time to go back and, like, fully refill anyway without wasting more items. Morning. Headed out on another adventure, huh? Put up the posters. Right on. Thanks for the help. So if you don't get any takers... right now I'll just go back to doing flying elbow drops and stuff on each other. You know, I might have to join you one of these days if I'm not too busy saving the world. We'll save you a steel chair, Allison. Anyway, here's your reward for a job well done. $400 gold and 250 experience. Melody is now at level 10. Second aid learned. Restores an even decenter amount of HP to one friend. Also builds Melody's star power. Well, that's quite a bit jump up in price. That's over 3 times as much. So I imagine that is quite the boost in healing. Also, I find it funny how the aid number goes up. When in reality, second aid would likely mean it's worse. Alright, let's do the rat out first. Rat Pepper out. I'm no snitch, of course. Sorry to bug you, Miss Leon, but we thought you'd like to know that Pepper asked us to get her this. Gave Catherine a knife. Really? A knife, huh? That's a new one. Is this true, Pepper? Curses! Foiled again! Thanks for telling me, Melody. I'll try to keep her out of trouble, but Pep's crafty. Takes after her grandpa. Thank you. I am quite fearsome. And that knife would have pushed my fearsomeness over the edge if I hadn't been betrayed. There are plenty of other ways to be fearsome that don't involve playing with sharp objects. True, there are lots of blunt weapons, too. Not what I meant, but a step in the right direction, I guess. And Pepper, you should still give these nice folks their reward for taking the time to run this errand. Fine, fine. Here's your reward. Okay, it's the exact same thing. I kind of want to just give it to her, though. Give Pepper the knife. Yep. No! Well, Pepper, here's the thing you asked for. Wait, really? What exactly do you plan on doing with a knife? You know, I hadn't thought that far ahead. Kinda didn't think you'd give it to me. Wow, the raw power. You know it's just a regular knife, right? Come on, didn't you say this would help you take over the world? Let's hear your evil scheme. Well, my power's already quite fearsome, so having this will really push me over the edge in the fearsomeness department. Just promise to be careful with this, alright? Owning this is a big responsibility. Yes, I promise. And here's your reward. Wow, that's really all so there was no reward difference. Anyway, let's buy these two now, finally. Use potions as more than just potions. He uses Potion Explosion, Potion Plus, Boulder Brew, and Alchemical Awakening. Imbue the party's weapons with elemental magic to take advantage of enemies' weaknesses. Also teaches counterattack stance. Just got reminded that football is coming. Yeah, the Super Bowl is coming late this year. I'm gonna give her Alchemist. See what Spellblade does. Imbues one party's member weapon with the power of fire for 5 turns. Electricity, ice. Makes the user more likely to counter incoming attacks for 3 turns. Transform a spare potion into an alchemic bomb. Deals arcane damage to one target and leaves them burned. Combines the healing magic of first aid with a potion, using both in a single action. Potion plus 10 MP. Transform a spare antidote into a petrifying bomb. Deals arcane damage to one target and turns them to stone. Alchemical Awakening. Combines your own healing power with that of a Tear Revival. Revive one KO'd friend and restore them to full HP. Fully restore their HP. That's pretty good. Having that on her is like as a last resort wouldn't be a bad idea. That explains the pizza-flavored chips you saw last week. I'm a fan of pizza-flavored chips. I might just give her Inner Beast for now. And keep Magical Girl on, Claire so we have extra healing. Beaded bracelet that allows the wearer to just barely survive finishing blows with 1 HP. Cool. Undershirt. So let's equip that. Very useful. Boost the effects of HP and MP spells used on the wearer by 50%. I mean, that's probably better for her because she's MP heavy. Just give this to Melody. No one's really getting hurt enough that they're getting that low. Oh, it shows up as an icon on her portrait, though. That's interesting. And it's hit or miss for you. For me, Pringles. Pizza Pringles. Pizza Pringles and pizza combos. Always my go-tos. They don't taste like pizza. I know, but they still got that, like, nice cheese taste to it. Alright, doesn't look like there's much to this. There's a path to the valley and then a path to question marks. Do they? Yeah, they did, I guess. I don't know. They taste good, that's all I know. Never have too much MP. Learn Magic Missile. Strong magical attack that hits all enemies. Uses both MP and star power. 30 MP and 2 star power bits. That's a lot. It's funny because Magic Missile is kind of like a basic magic attack in D&D. Found a Star Fruit. I'm guessing that gives me star power. Rare fruit that immediately fills the star power of one ally. Ooh, that's good to know. Good to have. Does that effect go away after it gets used once? Huh. I like them. I like the pizza. Pizza flavored anything. Harpy Monk appears. Ooh. I think I have a new favorite enemy. Potion Explosion. I gotta see how this looks. Assuming Frost is probably bad for her. That's pretty good, actually. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, she's frozen and burned. Take extra damage when you're frozen. Sick. Mega Potion. Stronger healing potion that restores 700 HP. It's lemon flavored. Wow, we all took kind of a beating from that, though. Her attack was very hard. $400 gold. Even though with all the people living around here, that gold will be claimed very quickly. Okay, so the valley... So this is a lot bigger than it looks. We're only up on that second ramp right now. So we gotta go to the right, and then it looks like there's a dead end. And then we go up, and then there's just 2 exits from there. What if they had a throwable poison potion and said artificial grape, the nastiest flavor? You know, there's a type... When I used to go visit my family upstate. In New York, excuse me. And we'd go to like this, you know, like a local shop, and they'd have like generic soda, and they would have black cherry and grape soda. And I loved the grape soda. I thought it was very good. And that was very much the definition of artificial grape flavor. Grape flavored candy I'm not big into. I like cran grape juice. That's good. I like grape juice in general. Grape is really good. Uh-oh, that's a lot of people. Kiss Allison. Ah, frozen. Okay, Harpy's gone. She can use that incredible, attack. Got used to the flavor over time. It's just the association with cough syrup that damage your perception of it. Actually, like grape jelly and stuff. Oh, I love grape jelly too. Grape jelly is usually what they have at restaurants when you get like jam for your toast. A clan of aggressive harpy warriors have made this mountain range their personal training grounds, much to the detriment of the locals. Capable of performing single and multi-target attacks, weak to ice and electricity. Getting a real close look at that boulder, huh, Mel? Yeah, we don't have really any business in the valley at the moment anyway. Looks like this path's blocked. Oh, okay. North, Cliffside path to Uncanny Valley. South, Amber Woods, Green Ridge. It says east and west on that, though. Looks like I like the grape syrup medicine. Ugh. Found 5 potions. Oh, that's cool, I guess. Ah. Ah, it's still 20 gold. All out here, see if that helps. Go a little quicker. Nah, it didn't really. I mean, it got her. It would have if you could die from poison damage. Also, being frozen cures your burn. Second aid. The door, does it actually go anywhere? This is where I think it is, then we should be able to open it, actually. It's kind of a restricted area, though, so don't tell anyone I let you two in here. And by anyone, I mean Faith. Where are we? Welcome to the astral plane, you guys. You've been to the astral plane before, Claire? No, you're saying it wrong. It's the astral plane. Sorry, you've been to the astral plane? I'm not letting you two say astral plane again until you explain where we are in a way that a magical novice like myself will understand. I read a little about it while studying paladin spells, actually. It's a higher level of reality that's made entirely of magical energy. It's always there, intersecting with the material plane, but we normally can't see it. Magic users have been coming here for ages, although most of it's still unexplored. Bit of a simplification, but yeah, basically. Okay, and what exactly are we going to find here? I have no idea. Let's look around. The astral plane. Lots of glitter, yeah. Okay, we can only walk where there's stuff on the ground. Warp currently unavailable. Find the astral plane door in the corresponding area to activate. There's somebody here, but is he asleep? Oh yeah, that guy. He's always here. I've heard he's been here as long as anyone can remember, actually. No idea what his deal is, but people call him the Dream Knight. Is he okay? Should we help him or something? I don't know. He's still breathing, so he's probably okay. Let's just leave him be for now. Astral Plane Hub. Hey, wait a second. There's something in the well. Found a critter. Oh, the poor thing. We'd better find a place for this little guy to stay. Warp to Greenridge. Oh, we're in the potion, the magic shop. Hey, how'd you kids get up there? Miss Leone, did you know there's a door to the astral plane upstairs? Oh yeah, I forgot that was up there. Well, let's be sure to wipe your feet before you come in. Don't need y'all tracking stardust in the shop. Mom, can I go to the astral plane, please? Maybe for your next birthday, kiddo. Could you step in front of the counter, please? Okay, cool. So we have a warp hub now. That's good. Don't have much in terms of stuff we can, do at the moment, though. Outside. Warp to the Amber Woods, yeah. This gate is no lock, but it's still sealed shut. Probably enchanted. That or it's actually just welded shut and we're being pranked. Wow, trying to open strangers' gates now, huh, Mel? Didn't realize you were turning into such a rebel. I mean, aren't you curious as to about what's behind this? It's not like I see a house back there. Sure, we'll find out eventually if it has any relevance to us. Yeah, we're kind of fully explored here. Does green, like, heal us? What's the difference between green and pink? Save points. There he is. I think this is the Trash King guy we were told about. Looks tough. Let's try talking to him. Maybe we can get him to leave peacefully. Hello there. Are you the Trash King we've heard so much about? Oh, sorry, sir. We didn't mean to startle you. Yeah, hey, no need to shout, man. Just want to say hello. Yeah, I don't think it's going to talk to us. Guys, I think there's just a regular bird that now wants to kick our asses. Trash bag A and trash bag B. King. It's got a Chinese takeout box on its head. Why does its head look so weird, though? assume there's a way to fire. Yep. Okay, yeah, we want those trash bags gone. Okay, now weak to fire. Not weak to ice. Fan the flames. An attack that does heavy damage to burned enemies. Oh. Actually, that's pretty good with the... Okay. Burnable trash day, yeah. Let's try magic missile. Missile? Missile. That's pretty good. Oh wait, I was supposed to... I didn't do the thing I was supposed to do. Oh. Nice. Ah. Oh, no one's burned. I just have to hope that healing's enough. Trash King doesn't actually know any spells. Okay, never mind. Preemptively not guarding was a good idea. Okay, doing well. Didn't even break a sweat. Nice. And don't come back. Yeah, that'll teach that stupid bird to terrorize the wildlife on our island. Well, that's one less threat for the Sapphire Islands to deal with. It only leaves the mysterious video wizard who can manipulate space and time. Point taken. Come on, Mel, the adventure continues. Right. You guys thought this was beast folk? This is very clearly just a large bird that loves trash. Come on. It's hard to tell sometimes. The trash bags weren't considered enemies. Oh, Mega Potion. A wallet? Check how much cash is in it so we can decide whether or not to return it. Claire. Just kidding. Oh my god. Well, okay, if it belongs to someone mega rich, finders keepers. Fair. Oh my gosh, this is actually Jody's. Even better. We're definitely hot in our trail. Here, if Jody's nearby, I know how to get her attention. Oh, woe is me. If only there was a buff tiger girl who would tell me I'm valid. Yep, guess we gotta keep looking. A wizard, yes. Ooh, tier revival. Nice. Oh, there's more treasure. I like the look of these mountains. I like curved, like, points on the mountains. That's used in some other games, too. Mega Ether. Magical potion that restores 200 MP. It's strawberry flavored. What's this big disc on the ground? Looks like an old warp pad to me. If we stand on it, it should transport us somewhere. And considering this path is otherwise a dead end, I imagine Jody must have already taken this thing wherever it leads. I hope it isn't dangerous. Whatever it is, wherever it takes us. That's the thing that transports us there, and this thing transports us there in one piece. It's probably safe, but wherever it takes us, we better be ready for anything. Guess there's only one way to find out where it goes. Mel, when you're ready, let's step on it. I don't think the color of the save points means anything. They're just multicolored save points. Celestial Wasteland. Well, this sure is a change of scenery. Yeah, I'll say. Has this place always been like this, or is this more of Javis's handiwork? Actually, I'd heard stories of a floating island somewhere near the Sapphire Islands. This might be it. You guys seriously haven't heard of this place? Haven't you lived in Greenridge, like, your whole lives? Yeah, pretty sure I remember if there was a giant desert island in the sky near my hometown, Claire. Ditto. Okay, but we took a medium-range teleporter to get here. Couldn't have gone that far. Then why can't we see the ocean below us? I don't know. Guess it's another mystery for us to investigate while we look for Jody. Well, I don't see Jody anywhere. I guess she's not here. Let's go back to the Amber Woods. Wasn't that place nice? Okay, I know this is a lot, Mel, but listen. If I was Javis, and I wanted to hide from us, then this floating island we didn't even know existed would be a pretty smart place to hide. Don't you think? That's a good point. Okay, let's do this for Jody. Have to come back here with Jody. Oh, that's the second spike pit we've seen. North, surface warp pad, west port side. Very large, very locked door. Super fighting robot appears and funky artifact appears. Oh, time to see, What? Pop and lock. Okay. Defense and magic up. Funky artifact. Resist fire. Weak to low kick. Weak to ice. Okay. We know we have our way of beating this thing now. Actually, do I really need to use second aid? Claire does not have that much health. Yeah, normal healing it almost fills her up completely. Okay, also weak to ice. Not bad, team. Neat. Scrap metal. Bestiary super fighting robot. Wait, I didn't get the one for the other thing, though. I don't know what you think is so super or fighting about these robots, but okay. They scoot around on four stumpy legs and try to attack people with ruby spears that extend from their heads. Fuck off! God damn it. That's... Come on. Why? If you're lucky, one might drop an intact spear for you to use. Like most robots in the wasteland, these ones are heat resistant, but ice, water, and electricity will mess up their circuitry. Ah, man. Again, this game gets me. I'll also show that to Ephraim. Well, I'm assuming he's not here right now. No, he's not. Is that a Ruby weapon reference? No. So, okay. No URL Police knows what this is. So there was an old there's an old Mega Man cartoon done by the animation the company Ruby Spears, and the opening theme refers to Mega Man as the super fighting robot. I actually have the third season of that show on DVD. The one with the X episode. Come back here with Jody. Okay. I need that other creature. Yeah, this one. The funky artifact. Does it not have a, bestiary entry? It should. All of them do. I feel like this is important. Love me some old Mega Man's cartoon. I know the song and remember the opening immediately when I heard the name. Did not know the studio name, yeah. Well, that's what people referred to that show as. They referred to it as the Ruby Spears Mega Man cartoon. I wonder how many other people have Let's Played this game and then and talked about the same exact thing while playing it. There's like a single block on this one that's sticking out. Like I can't walk inside that side, but I can walk from it on that side. That's weird. Almost seems like that's intentional. This place is huge! Monster den inside. Monsters will attack randomly. Proceed with caution. Okay. Flying robot appears. Tombstone drone. Now I have your power. Oh, I noticed the item actually gets knocked down a spot on the menu. I'm gonna be honest. Don't really care about fighting the enemies randomly if they're not gonna drop their bestiary entries. East Mumford, South Portside. Well, we can't go east. Gotta play the song yet. Malcontent Mummy appears. Tumbleweed Mage. Magnet Mang, yep. Yeah, I gotta play Magnet Mang. Oh, they know Frost. Assuming a mummy's weak to fire. Yep. Malcontent Mummy dishes out a sick burn. Oh. And that just instantly burns the party member. It doesn't look like you just don't always get them after a battle. Yeah, Magnet Mang? Okay, hold on. Mummy kind of has a real pain-in-the-ass attitude. Kind of reminds me of someone. Anyway, she can attack with her dagger and also apply burns, but while she could dish it out, she apparently can't take it, as she's weak to fire. Not ice, though, as the hoodie seems to give her cold resistance. Remember the episode, the lion episode? That's on the DVD I have. That's season 2. It's, I don't know. Man, Ruby Spears, they were on some weird shit back in the day. Where's Magnet Mang? Here we go.
Excellent, Mega Man. If all humans were as smart as you, I wouldn't have to bother with these nasty invasions.
Yeah, it's good to have you on the bad side, Mega Man.
All right, Magnet Dude. Give me 5.
He's getting my powers! Pow, 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 pow.
That is an old-ass video. Hey, we did it. We're kind of getting our asses kicked here. Not gonna lie. All video game cartoons in the 90s were weird. I really want to do a rewatch of Captain N in the Zelda cartoon one day. I watched all of Captain N a few years ago, and first off, not as long as I remember it being. There's like 2.5 seasons, with the last season being very weirdly, like, not complete, and the animation's really bad. But it's a ride, re-experiencing it. I only have watched a select few episodes of the Zelda cartoon. God, for 20 MP, that is such a good heal. But for meme's sake... Deadly Cutsman, yeah. That's one of those... That was like a pre-Vinesauce Vinny video. I think he did that before, or he either did that before, like, right after Vinesauce became a thing. It was either that, or it was Gungaga that he did. I think Gungaga was after he started Vinesauce. It's really weird to think that he's been streaming since 2010. Been doing this for 14 damn years. But I mean, I'm also in, what, year 8 now, so... I'm not too far off at this point. Just significantly less successful. Okay, there we got the funky artifact. Having to grind bestiary entries is kind of weird. I'm not a huge fan of that. These robots are effectively mechanical bards, using simple tunes and breakdancing skills to buff themselves and their allies. You can really learn a thing or two from these guys. We all could. Oh, excuse me. No complaining? I can complain if I want. I'm the one playing the damn game. Especially when I've had nothing but praise for this game so far. I think I'm allowed to complain about the one little thing about it that annoys me. Geez, you're a Vinesauce vet. I mean, to be fair... We both are at this point. You told me about him at the end of 2012. I've been watching him for 12 of the 14 years he's been live, so... I mean, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be streaming. No comparing... Oh, comparing, not complaining. Oh, you're talking about me talking about Vinny. Okay. What did Vinny play today that I was really, Because the other night he played that customer service game. What is that thing called, that game? Because I brought it up last night, and I didn't, Home Safety Hotline, that was it. That's the game he played the other day that's kind of like, not really creepypasta, but still very, like, unsettling. And then it ends up being... but they end up playing it off as, like, a joke. He played another game today involving being a bird and eating, eating, like, fish and giving fish to giant hands. It looks so weird. Be nice if you got Bestiary Scraps halves once you get to set them out in the entry, like Digimon, Cyber Sleuth does that. Still haven't gotten the mage tumbleweed. Like, convince Vinny to play something. I mean, to be fair, he's very set on what he's streaming right now, just like me. I mean, it's really hard to convince me to play a game on a whim. Just too much shit coming out. That's the problem. I mean, it's weird to think about, but Vinny was streaming since before the 3DS was even a thing. That's how long ago he started. Oh, Mummy Dagger. Interesting. Huh, wait a minute. Thing's creepy and probably cursed. The responsible thing to do is sell it and let it become someone else's problem. Oh, so we can't even use it. Never mind. Would, but whatever. I mean, look, I don't know what you want. I don't know what you would want to suggest to him. But you know his tastes. He wouldn't play something unless he really wanted to, or unless it really piqued his interest. 500 gold, nice. Oh wait, we don't have a thing for this area. Nanobot. Oh, I didn't even see those. Okay, these things don't have a lot of health. That's good. Okay, they really don't have a lot of health. Oh, is it over? Probably find a use for these in battle with the right equipment. Found a Mega Ether. A car? Oh, there's no way this has been here as long as... There's no way this has been here as long as all this rusty junk. Looks brand new. Guess I'll just take a moment to add that it looks sick as hell. Wonder who it belongs to. Well, knowing how much money we make, I'm sure it's not Jody's. East Mumford, West Portside. I'll clear out this room and then I'm gonna stop. Because it's how long have I been streaming? 10 minutes short of 3 hours, which, again, puts me close to 4, but... Yeah, we'll finish this room up. Spiked Gauntlet. Yeah, no, we're not going as late as last night. Gauntlet, but with a pointy bit. Would raise her attack a decent amount, but... Let's be honest, she's here for the magic. Super flying robot appears. Mana Drain? No! Ah, that's the last thing I want to deal with. Mana's not exactly a great resource for us here. Really curious what this fast enemy's all about here. Oh, just more flying robots. Oh, great. That sucked up all of our, MP. Oh, I got Super Flying Robot finally, though. Flying variants of the basic Super Fighting Robot. Most of their noteworthy ability is Mana Drain, which is the last thing you want to deal with if you're low on MP. And you get the Nano Machines or the little Tumbleweed. Oh yeah, another beast. Heh, out wandering in the Dust Bowl, eh? Trying to find someone, actually. Yeah, you seen our friend Jody? She's big, strong, tall, and, big. She's a tiger, and she's probably wearing armor. I can work with that. Yeah, I saw someone matching that description heading east from here. Thanks so much, kind stranger. It's Jack. I'm sure we'll see each other around. Come back here with Jody. Keep out. Pretty sure whoever's behind this door doesn't want us poking around. Valid theory. Could this be Javis' new stronghold? What we've seen of his work, this doesn't seem like his style. Maybe that's just what he wants us to think. I don't know. Hard to say. Let's just focus on looking for Jody for now. West Mumford, east. A picnic set. Oh, I keep forgetting I have that. Tombstone drone appears. Ah. Damn. Oof. That did nothing. There we go. These morbid machines are straightforward in their behavior, but they have the highest defense out of all the regular bots in the desert. Be sure to hit them hard. Defense 75. Oh yeah, their defense is way higher than everything else. Alright, well there's a set fight over there, so I think that's where we're going to stop for tonight. Not doing too bad, but we're definitely plowing through a lot of items here. HP is 666, yeah. Cool. Well, that comes out to just about 3 hours. Perfect. Nice. Well, it's good to return to this game. I'm going to enjoy playing it this week. We'll see how many times I stream this week. I kind of want to do another week of, like, a lot of streams. But, we'll have to see how I feel about it. Close the pop-out menu here. But thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. You know I always do. If you want to watch more streams, you could check out my Twitch suggested page. Plenty of people there. There's actually, like, no one streaming right now. So I don't think I'm going to bother rating anyone. But yeah, thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it. I'll try to be back tomorrow. Again, I may take one day off this week. I'm not sure, but we'll see. More of this. Maybe Persona 3 happening soon. I'm not sure. But yeah, more of everything coming up soon. Take care, everyone. Have a good night.